wife had been diagnosed with bipolar affective disorder 1 with rapid cycling. That's one of the most significant disorders that you can have in mood disorders. And it was very, very destructive, and she struggled. And there were many, many times that I would have to leave off with my work as a property manager to come home and try and settle things down, because she really, really struggled. She did the best that she could. And eventually it got to the point that I gave up my career, and we moved to a small southern Alberta town. It's a place that she was born, and I was hoping that it would actually put her back into a position where she could do somewhat better, because it affected me night and day. This wasn't the wonderful lady that I married that became so ill, and it was such a tragedy to watch as she struggled on a day-to-day basis. And sadly enough, when I was working in the U.S., she ended up taking her life. I mean, it was just like somebody dropped a nuclear bomb right in our living room. All of a sudden, all of your dreams are gone. They're just shattered. You have all these hopes, and your aspirations that 20 years from now we're going to be here and we're going to do this. And all of a sudden it was like somebody took the chalkboard eraser and wiped out our plan for living, our plan for life. Well, I had to do something, because my son Joseph at that time was 15 years old and absolutely violent. Same disorder like his mom. He would rage. He was explosive. My daughter, Autumn, married, living 6 hours north of us, and their marriage was starting to come unglued. And so I've got all these terrible things that I'm dealing with, and I'm feeling so helpless and hopeless, and there isn't an answer out there. And it didn't matter what we threw at it, it wouldn't get better. It didn't matter if there was counselors involved or medications involved, and my daughter was heavily medicated. My son was on 900 milligrams of lithium or carbolith, and he was just a lost soul.